Hey guys, Hickey Pop here in the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining me. Woo! Thanks for joining me, man. I've been so busy lately, so busy. I had no time to even read all of last week's comics, man. I'm busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. But today, I'm going over the last of this haul. You know, down here, I got some comics, right? I got some more comics, and a lot of it is X-Men. All right. I mean, I'm not the biggest X-Men nut. I am a nut, but I'm not the X-Men nut. But you guys can let me know what I have here. I do have. Look at this up here. See all these figurines right here? Up here. These are all little X-Men right here, all the way down to the little Canadian right there. That little hairy Canadian. That's Wolverine. Yeah. So yeah. Oh man, they've been working me hard at work all week. I'm like, shaking it, boss! Unbelievable. So, Sonia's back from her prom. She told me all about it. She's so happy, so happy. She didn't get the prom queen thing, because there was a fight. It was, it turns out Iron Jaw from Atlas Comics, he showed up, and he is rowdy. Him and his clan, so Kazar and him got into a fight in the parking lot, and so that kind of disqualified her for the prom queen, but she had a good time, and she did. Oh, she showed me this. She was all proud. She won a trophy for dwarf tossing, and they use real dwarfs from back in them times. I mean, they pull them right out of the mines, deep in the mountain, and they throw these dwarves. She crushed it. She's very happy. She did great. Pin the sword on the wizard. They had a good time. Good times, and yeah, so what do we got here? Thanks for joining me. Let's get into it. I'm gonna try not to. I did insinuate that Beckerman, because he said he doesn't like my harmonica playing. I kind of started a rumor that he has a third nipple. That's ridiculous. He doesn't have a third nipple, and how would I know? It's just rare that someone doesn't like expert harmonica playing, but it's just rare. It's very rare. It's rare as this. Watch this. This is rare. Let me show you. This is my double cover. Look at this. I showed you this before. This is Spectre, issue number 6. I took this sucker home, right? And I was like, it was great. This is from 1968, and yeah. And I took it home. I'm like, oh wow, I got a great price on this. I'm very happy. And I'm like, la-da-dee, I can't wait to read it, ba-da-ba-ba. And then all of a sudden I go, la-da-dee, and I'm like, okay, open the cover, and then there's an even better cover. Look at that, double cover. Isn't that great? That's awesome, right? You don't see that too often. No way. It's very rare. It's as rare as hearing some guy say, do what you want with the lady, but leave me alone. It's very rare. Yes, sir. It's as rare as seeing someone running at full speed while trying to take a crap. That is rare. All right. Put that where it belongs. In the rarities. Just some rare stuff, man. All right. Now, I went to, let me show you, before we get into it. Look at this. This is my art. This looks just like a comic. Look, a 12 center, right? And it is dial H for Higgy. And I'm trying to get a storyline going, right? See, that's Rod. That's Dr. Silver Age. And that's Shannon from Solid Force Bend. He's called Shannon the Bass Cannon, right? And this is, he's called the Mad Marauder, Hot Rod. There he is. There's Rod, Dr. Silver Age, on his Hot Rod. Look at that. See? And there's Dial H for Higgy. See? And it says, the most original characters in comic history. Yes. And I even got a barcode. Come on now. Right? So I got I'm trying to get a story together. It's like we got together to clean out a Rex drugstore, Rex Hall drugstore, up where Dr. Silver Age lives. It's an old one, and we were cleaning it out in boxes, and and we found a dial H for Hero, right? And so we're trying to do Rochambeau. We're doing rock paper scissors to see who gets to hit the dial first, but I cheated. I did rock, paper, throw punch, and I grabbed it from those two guys, and I hit it, and I became Higgy. I got an H on my wife beater. Look at that. And then they hit it, and then he became Shannon the bass cannon, and he became the Mad Marauder, Hot Rod. Dial H for Higgy. And these are still pressing. They're in the stage of being pressed, and maybe there'll be some double covers. You never know, man. Wow. So, anyways, like I said, I didn't have time to read all of last week's stories, but this Brave and Bold Batman, and I said that the week before was kind of a bummer. That's how stupid I am. I jumped the gun. This is such a twist on this story. The one issue before this, I'm like, oh, Batman has amnesia, and it turns out in this story, it wasn't even Batman. That's a good twist on the story. This is great. So I'm still reading. I just been busy, man, busy. But I did go into Second Alarm Comics today. I was like this, right? And they're like, and I'm like, all right, guys, all right. And I got this week. This is I don't know if this came out this week or last week, but I found this. This is a Doom Patrol facsimile, and it's got the Beast Boy thing on there. This is issue number 99 from back in the day. So I grabbed that, and I grabbed this. This is going to be a series. This is called Silent Night, issue number 1. Look at Santana. Yeah, man. So I'm going to see what's going on with that. And then I got Superman 78. This is issue number 2 of 6. I liked that first one. It was really good. And so then I'm like, hey, this kid Dylan and Mike were there, and they're still going Higgy, and I'm looking, and I said, where's Shazam? He goes, oh, geez, and they're looking at each other, and now sweat's coming off their head. They're like, we only had 2 of them, and they're gone. I said, what? They said, yeah, we're sorry. So then I picked up a chair and I threw it through the window. And then they started hitting me with tasers and stuff, and I was like, right. But anyways, they hit me with a blowgun, and I kind of nodded out, and then I found myself in the dumpster. So I'm gonna have to find the Shazam somewhere else. But that's my buddies at Second Alarm Comics. That's they don't deal with any nonsense. So anyways, I was also there, and I showed you some of these like about a month ago. This is the Spider-Man collectible series from back in the day, all right? And I was missing 3 of them. I have 1 through 24, but I was missing 12, 13, and 14. And here they are, Volume 12, Volume 13, and Volume 14. So I have 1 through 24 now. There's the Vulture, one of my faves. So I have the 1 through 24 now. Very happy. Nothing feels better than completing a whole series of something. So that goes down here. And then I picked up this. I always wanted this comic, even though it has this guy right here, Batman. This is Batman issue number 194. And I always loved Blockbuster. Look at Blockbuster. This is in a condition of whoa plus. But I love it, man. Isn't that great? That's a Carmine, Father Carmine Infantino. Doing great. Great job. Batman. Remember Nostradamus, he predicted it could happen if there's if DC falls on hard times. He had a premonition that they'll sell off the Batman title, but don't listen to him. Nostradamus knows nothing about comics, That's like going to a dentist that has no teeth. Don't listen to him. When I was a kid, my dentist growing up, his face looked like he chewed on a grenade, his mouth. It was like, woof. It was crazy. This guy, my dentist, he had like all snaggled. He could eat an apple through a chain link fence. I got nightmares of his face all close up to my head. I was like, oh man. Anyways. So then, what else did I get? Okay, so earlier this week, it was Saturday. I went to DJ's Cars and Comics, and I bought this, Dead of Night, featuring the Scarecrow. This is one of the Scarecrows from Marvel Comics' first appearances. I don't know if it's his first. I didn't look this up yet, but it's like his earliest appearance. I believe. I'm not sure. Don't be yelling at me if I'm wrong now. But he's cool. I do have some other Scarecrow comics. This is the Scarecrow from Marvel. Dead of Night, featuring the Scarecrow, issue number 11. All new Marveldom's #1 shock star. Fires of Rebirth, Fires of Death. Cool stuff, man. I think that is, who's on the cover? I don't know. It could be Gil Kane. I don't know, man. But look at it. Isn't that great? I had to get it. And then I picked up, this is all DJ's Cards and Comics. And this is modern comics, all right? These are reprints from Charlton. But modern's great. And here it is. Peacemaker. Issue number 1. It's not the original, but it's a modern comics. And I have a lot of these, with the Question and stuff. I have some other Peacemakers right here, the real deals. And, but, they're cool. These are the Charlton. We're doing the Charlton. Scoo-doo-doo-doo, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But, modern's great. Modern is great. So, I dig it. He must have just got these in. He said, yeah, I just got these in, and I took them. And I saw this one. Judo Master, he's back. Modern comics. That's Judo Master with Tiger, his sidekick. I read this. So much fun, man, these stories. Awesome stuff. Awesome. All right. So then I went to my buddy Harvey's. I'm so wild about Harvey. He has a collectible shop, coins and stuff, but he's got books. And the first thing, watch this. I said, Harvey, where'd you get the Batman? This was this Batman. It's a giant one. And he had no cape. And Harvey goes, oh, you like that? I said, yeah, where'd you get it? He goes, I don't know, I just found it. He goes, you want it? I said, yeah. He goes, take it. So I took it home. I made him a cape. He's like, la-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. So that's a Christian Bale Batman. He's like, I'm Batman. So I got that. And then I picked this up. I saw this there months ago, and I didn't pull the trigger. I got this because it's by James Robinson. It's called Witchcraft, all right, by DC Vertigo Comics. And it's about 4 witches that get vengeance on these barbarian clan. And it's pretty graphic stuff. And James Robinson is one of my favorite writers. And so I'm going to give it a go. It's like pretty cool. I'll show you what the art's like inside real quick. All right. There it is. There's the art inside. We got some, dark gothic type of stuff. All right. So then I got that. And then I picked this up. This is volume number, doesn't say, Captain America versus Red Skull. All right. I have to be camped out at my mom's house for the next, forever. Because my Colorado kid's going back home. He was helping watch our mother for us. He was living there. So he's going back home. So I'm back on duty. Full duty, sir. And so that's what I got at Harvey's. And does that cover that? So anyways, I am an X-Men fan. I mean, I like them, but I think I got a bad taste in my mouth because of this kind of time period of the X-Men that I'm going to show you. And it was like when I got out of comics because of what the art was like. And I saw the kind of art that I was looking at back then in like the late 90s and early 2000s. I'm like, I said, maybe, that's what I said to myself, maybe I'm growing up and I'm outgrowing this comic thing. So I got out of comics. So it kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And this is something that left a bad taste in my mouth too. Check it out. This is the Onslaught story. All the volumes of Onslaught. All right? And I tried reading that, and I wanted to slam my head in the car door. The art is not my style, and the story, I went cross-eyed. And so this kind of stuff kind of detracted me from the whole X-Men. But the old original classic X-Men, obviously, I'm a big fan. Claremont, Byrne, all the early stuff, obviously. So let's get to it. Oh, listen to this. So I had Henry Kissinger here, right? Trying to clean up. He's not dead. He's here crashing. He's 100 years old. Look at him. He didn't come down at all. You want to know why? My wife called me. I'm at work, working my butt off, right? And he put an ad on Facebook saying, if you have any expired medications, there's a drop-off area. And he put my address at my house. And he's at the end of my driveway with this sign, drug drop-off area. So now he's fully tweaking again. Listen, you could ride on my couch for another 2 days to dry out. That's all I'm giving you, pal. This guy's crazy. I could get arrested. You could take my comics. You know, all right, guys, listen. Just hang in there with me with this, all right? So, this is Dig Newton. See, he's got a shovel. That's Dig Newton. Can you dig it? All right. Let's stop playing games. So let's start hitting it. This is no order, no rhyme or reason. This is called Magneto Rex, issue number 1. I love Magneto. He's cool. He's like the guy that ages perfectly. This guy never gets old. He gets more shredded as he gets older. Magneto Rex, issue number 2. I have no idea what these things are. I didn't go down this hole here. What'd you guys think of my Dial H for Higgy? I mean, look at this. Huh? I put a lot of effort into that. Look at Rod. Look at Rod. Yeah. See, it's a 12 center. It's a 12 center. Nice. All right. And we have a Deadpool, issue number 22. All right. Here's X-Men, issue number 27. X-Men, issue number 28. Sabretooth is cool. See, I was never a big fan of this kind of art. That's Andy Kubert, all right? You know, people with small, tiny noses, women with no waistline at all. I mean, you're extreme. You guys are so extreme. And this is cool. This is a good one. I have 2 copies of this. Issue number 30 of X-Men. It's the wedding cover with Cyclops. All right? And it's a wraparound cover. Let me show you. Let me show you here. Boom. Right? So, that's cool. And it comes with a card. There's a card in here. Let me see what it is. They got cards. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. See, I'm out of my wheelhouse with this stuff. You got these cards. So, that's what we're dealing with. I tried, I had no time to bag and board a lot of this stuff. But some of the X-Men I noticed, whoever had this collection, he bagged all the X-Men. Here's X-Men, issue number 1. This is the start of some sort of new X-Men numbering system. X-Men, issue number 69. And X-Men will never be the same. There's Iceman. Bobby. Here's X-Men, issue number 70. They're all in good shape, I'll tell you that. X-Men, issue number 71. Will the dream survive? I don't know. Yeah, so I've been trying to do some more drawing. X-Men, issue number 74. I don't draw horses too well. Like, I want to draw Conan on a horse. You know, horses. I don't trust horses. I mean, I like them enough. I would never own one because they eat like a horse. I remember growing up, my parents were friends with another couple, and they had a horse. And the wife, her name was Betty, and I remember she was always kind of grumpy all the time, right? Nice enough lady, but just always had an attitude. And then she went to go ride her horse one day, and a terrible accident happened. The horse, bucked her off, and then did the river dance on her head, and then so she had to be rehabilitated, and she had a little bit of brain damage. But I tell you what, She was the nicest lady after the horse accident. But these horses, man, they're so strong, you can't trust them. It's like having a dog that is like on steroids and he doesn't listen. X-Men, issue number 78. X-Men, issue number 79. X-Men, issue number 80. It's very reflective. Look at that. Reflective cover. X-Men, issue number 81. And X-Men, issue number 82. There's Nightcrawler. I dig Nightcrawler. I like Colossus, Nightcrawler. X-Men, issue number 83. See this kind of art right here with the, come on, man. Come on. X-Men, issue number 84. Must Professor X die? X-Men, issue number 85. X-Men, The Magneto War. At long last, issue number 86. X-Men, issue number 87. And there shall be an ending. X-Men, issue number 88. X-Men, issue number 89. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I know these guys. X-Men, issue number 90. The Devourer Upon Them. They look like good stories, man. X-Men, issue number 91. Plague of Evil. Plague of Evil. X-Men, issue number 92. But is he the last X-Man? Bishop is back. X-Men, issue number 93. Sabretooth, Mastermind, Mesmero. There's the Hulk. Hey! Hulk smash! This is something without a cover. I don't know what that is. I don't know. And here's X-Men, issue number 97. Apocalypse, the 12. X-Men, issue number 94. The Raging Fury of Sunfire. There's Rogue and Sunfire. Now, yeah. Before we get into more X-Men, let's just switch it up real quick. Savage Sword of Conan. Issue number 62. Love it. Love it. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 66. Yep. That's what I did at Second Alarm Comics when they didn't have my Shazam comic. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 67. Yes. He's got a sword in his mouth. Yes, indeed. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 68. Oh, he's having a sword fight with a chick. There's a little water damage on this one. Here is a coverless creepy magazine. Number 129. Looks cool. Looks cool indeed. I will read the crap out of that. It needs a little attention. We got some folded pages here. It's cool though. Look at this art, man. Look at this art. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 69. He's got a tiger in the camel clutch. The tiger's like, no, man, you gotta let me go, bro. He is Amra. Conan was referred to as Amra when he was in the Black Coast. all the tribes called him Amra, which means the lion. And issue number 70. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 70. Classic. Classic. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 71. Look at this. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 72. He's just slaying. What are you doing tonight, Conan? You want to come over and watch the football game? I'm slaying. And let's see. One more. Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 143. This is done by Jisco. Classic Jisco painting cover. Awesome. And we got some weirder stuff here. This is the Wizard Magazine ash can of Beavis and Butthead. All right. See, we got a little bit of everything in there, man. And here's an ash can of Filler Bunny. And I fill up 15 pages. I don't know what this is. There's a family reunion back there. All right. And we got some weird stuff. Hold on to your hats. Johnny, the Homicidal Maniac. Issue number 1. I have no idea. I think this is black and white inside. I did open up one of these. Johnny, the Homicidal Maniac. Issue number 6. Some weird stuff. I'm talking weird. Johnny, the Homicidal Maniac, issue number 5. Wow. It's a goth chick. I remember my 4th girlfriend was a goth chick, and all she did was listen to The Cure and put a black eyeliner on. I was like, listen, you got to get out of the house. Johnny, the Homicidal Maniac, issue number, I think that's 4. That's the dentist chair I used to sit in with my dentist that had the bad teeth. And that's how I left the dentist. I was like, please, Mom, don't send me back there. Johnny, the Homicidal Maniac, issue number 3. I know nothing about this stuff. Nothing. I'm going to need therapy if I sit down and read these, I'm sure. I got 2 words for you. Therapy. Johnny, the Homicidal Maniac. Number 1. He shouldn't be playing with knives. No way. The Dreaming. The Dreaming. Issue number 19. That's DC Vertigo. All right. And The Dreaming. It's by Caitlin Kiernan and Peter Doherty. The Dreaming, issue number 18. There's that guy that has the mouth for the eye sockets. I forgot his name. The Dreaming, issue number 15. All right. The Dreaming, issue number 6. Paul Hogan and Steve Parkhouse. And Down in Fraggle Rock, issue number 1, baby. This is by Star Comics. Fraggle Rock was great. What a flashback, man. Awesome stuff. Yeah! And EX-Files, issue number 41. Mulder and Scully. All right. Look out. The Sandman, Dream Country, issue number 17. That is by Neil Gaiman, of course. All right. And what I miss here? Fraggle Rock. And here we go. And we have The Sandman, issue number 18. The Sandman, issue number 20. And I have The Simpsons Comics, issue number 112, When Second Bananas Attack. Cool, man. Righteous. All right. I showed you that. All right. Yeah. This is X-Men. I'm going to fly through these. X-Men Unlimited, issue number 6. That's a pterodactyl, man. All right. And Inferno, X-Men, issue number 240. There's Sabretooth. X-Men, issue number 244. X-Men, issue number 252. $252, man. X-Men, issue number 276. Execution. That's by Jim Lee. This is the Jim Lee stuff. And this is issue number, Uncanny X-Men, issue number 300. It's sparkly. It's sparkly. Here's issue number 303, The Uncanny X-Men. Issue number 304, Fatal Attractions, An Offer of Salvation, A Betrayal Most Bitter. Issue number 304. There's a holographic card on there. This is a wraparound cover. Wrap it around. Wrap it. Wrap it! The Uncanny X-Men. Issue number 318. That's a fatty. It's a thick one for some reason. There's Kitty. All right. X-Men, issue 319. That's when Angel turned into Archangel or something like that. He always wanted to be Hawkman, Angel. I know it. I know it. The Uncanny X-Men, issue number 320. The Uncanny X-Men, issue number 338. Angel Reborn. He's like, Grr! The Uncanny X-Men, issue number 344. And that's the thing. It's like, you can't just, everything's different. It doesn't present like my old school comics. I'm trying to find the numbers and stuff. I mean, why? It's fine. It's fine. The Uncanny X-Men, issue number 349. Appetites for Destruction. Yeah! Welcome to the jungle! We got fun and games! And the Uncanny X-Men, issue number 350. There's Gambit with some holographic cards he's going to throw at someone's windpipe. Very violent, very violent. Welcome to the X-Men Cecilia. You know the rest. The Uncanny X-Men, issue number 352. See, this is the time when there was a lot of pockets and pouches and things hanging off of superheroes, you know? Let me switch it up here. Here's a Weapon X, the Age of Apocalypse. This is Weapon X. I can't even read the number because everything has to be difficult, but see, I can't even figure out what is going on! The Uncanny X-Men, issue number 110. There's Colossus. Obviously, he's been hitting the gym. I mean, how much... look at the, like... I mean, come on now. Oh, yeah. Let's switch it up. Because we go into X-Factor and stuff. X-Force. I don't know the difference. Something happened. Factor X, issue number 1. These people are very extreme. Very. Factor X, issue number 2. Half of his face has mechanical stuff on it. That's hard to shave around that. You know, you got It's tough. It's tough. Factor X issue number 4. Okay, here's an old school X Factor. Boom Boom's back, and the Beast and Iceman are in for trouble now. That's issue number 12. A 75 center. She's got her 80s garb on. She's going to a Madonna concert. X Factor issue number 103. Reunion's Most Deadly. I think that's the blob down there. And what do we got here? X Factor issue number 110. Invasion. X Factor issue number... I have no idea. Everything's got to be difficult. Okay, now it's X Force. Issue number 76. Domino versus Shatterstar. Those two characters were in a Deadpool movie. I know that. This is cool. City of Lost Children. X Force. Number 77. Very nice. Very nice. X Force issue number 79. Bagged and boarded. I mean, this kid took pride. Let's go back to some X-Men, I guess. What else we got? X-Men, X-Men, X-Men. I'll tell you what. Let's look at some Gambit. He has a lot of Gambit. Gambit, issue number 1. Gambit, issue number 3. Gambit, issue number 4. Gambit, issue number 5. Gambit, issue number 6. Gambit, issue number 7. Gambit, issue number 8. He's fighting Sabretooth. Sabretooth gets around. Oh, yeah, baby. Gambit, issue number 9. This guy's suit has a lot going on there. There's a lot going on. All he has to do is go pee-pee on a spark plug and he'll seize up. And Gambit, issue number 10. Oh, here's a good one coming up. Gambit, issue number 11. I know this guy, this old hornhead, Daredevil. Matt Murdock. You know, Beckerman has a cat named Cat Murdock. Awesome. There's a giant size special, Gambit, issue number 12. And here is Gambit, issue number 13. And here is Mutant X and Mutant X 1 and 2. Here's an annual from 1999. Mutant X. And here's Mutant X issue number 2. Alright, guys, we're running over here. We're running over. Alright, let's just call it there. You know, ow. Thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for joining me. So, I got my Batman over here. It's cool, dude. It's cool. And, I dig it. So, you know, this song, I have to do a harmonica song. I'm sorry, Beckerman. You do not have a third nipple. I promise. Alright? And, short and sweet. In and out. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me. You're the best. I appreciate it. And I think you get the gist of what else is in this haul here. We'll call it quits with the haul. You know, we'll get back to some deep, deep thoughts. Alright? Thanks for hanging with me, my Hawkman family. You guys are the best. See you next time in the Hawk's Nest. You guys are into the art, and you read your comics and they make you smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.